Hey everybody!
Hi guys!
Mr. and Mrs. Traveler here.
L cost glam in her hair.
Yeah, you did.
Natural realness.
Alright, today guys, we are coming to you with our pros and cons list of the Carnival Liberty.
Yes, we both have pros and cons of the ship. Some are a little bit the same, some are different, but we're going to tell you exactly what you need to look for when you ride the Carnival Liberty.
Yeah, and this is going to be a truly honest answer because we made our list separate and apart from each other.
We did.
I haven't seen hers, she hasn't seen mine. So we're going to go one at a time. We're going to start with a pro, and then if we have a duplicate, I'll say, oh, I said that too, just so you know that we're on the same page, and then we'll do a con, and we'll go back and forth till we're done.
That works.
Ready?
Let's do it.
So let's start off on the good note. What's a pro for you?
One of the pros that I had was the Caribbean band and the violin band. I really enjoyed the bands on the ship. They have DJs on the ship, but when I hear a Caribbean band, it just takes me back to the islands.
Oh, I love it. I actually did not have that one on my list. Well, I kind of sort of did, but I didn't have particularly have that on there. But I did enjoy that as well. I remember when we first started cruising, how they used to have all the steel drum bands and everything there, and I really kind of missed that because they've kind of gotten away from that more and more.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was
nice. It just takes me back to the islands. I smell coconut. I want a pina colada. It just takes me back.
Okay, so one of my pros was the decor of the ship.
Yes, I really enjoyed the decor.
Yep. I love the decor. It kind of had a Tuscany kind of a feel to the ship.
It really did.
There was a lot of scroll work and like faux cement, I guess you would say, or stone work. So very elegant. Now the only thing about it is the dining room didn't necessarily match the rest of the decor of the ship, but it was still
the dining room was
nice.
More Victorian, and the Tuscany feel was trying to get together. It was like Tuscany and Victorian trying to have a baby.
Yeah, but it was cool. I mean, when we were walking around the open spaces in the ship, it felt very, kind of elegant.
It did. I really loved the lights. That was one of my favorites.
Yes, it was awesome.
Yeah, the lights. I could just sit there for days and just look at the lights turning.
In the main lobby, yeah.
Yeah, so the decor was fantastic.
All right, how about a con?
Okay, you may have this one.
Okay, go ahead.
One of my cons was the buffet kept running out of food.
I had that one.
Yes.
So if we're both saying it, there's something to it.
It seemed like the buffet was a little overwhelmed with the amount of people. They couldn't keep up with replacing the food. Every time we'll get to the head of the line, they'll run out. Yeah,
it was very unusual. It's my first time I've ever experienced this cruising, and hopefully they get together. But I think they had some people that they were training on the ship, because they were really working hard and everything. But yeah, they kept running out of eggs. They kept running out of the pancakes and things like that. And then you had to wait there for a few minutes for them to come get it. In the meantime, the line really backed up. And same thing with the pizza.
Yeah, it was the same. They kept running out of food. That was my only gripe about as far as the buffet. That was my gripe.
Food was good though.
The food was delicious.
We'll get to that later.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm good. What's the con?
What's a con?
Be honest.
Okay, so I had this. I'm gonna do this one because this one was on my pros and my cons.
Okay.
And my pro part of this was I love this about all Carnival ships is laundromats. I love having a laundromat.
I do too. That's a pro.
But my con on it for this particular sailing was I went into the one on our floor, and out of 6 dryers, only 3 of them were working.
Oh no, the dryers was broke.
And so I had to wait until somebody got done. So that was a con for me. I could see one being down, maybe 2, but 3 of them were like.
Oh no, that's not good. It was an inconvenience. Yeah,
so we had to end up waiting a little bit to do our stuff, and I don't know why we got platinum benefits. I don't know why I don't use them. We could get free laundry, but
we should.
I'm just kind of phobic, I guess.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Okay, let's get back to pros. What you got?
Okay, another pro that I had was the great shows. I love Flick. That was one of the best cruise ship shows that I have ever seen. One of the best. I have to give it up to Flick. Flick was. It captured all the memories of movies, and they just danced it out and sung it out. I usually don't like a lot of shows or movies with a lot of singing, but I really enjoy Flick.
Yep, I had the entertainment on mine as well. The entertainment was great. The show was really good.
Yeah.
The comedian was really good.
Oh yes, the comedian was funny.
Oh my gosh,
he was funny. His stand-up comedy act was whoop your kids.
It was called Old School. And it was hilarious because he asked the audience like how many, he started talking about how things that are happening in schools now didn't happen when we were kids.
Right.
Totally true. And he was like, how many of you parents in here got your butts kicked by your parents? And like everybody
raised their hand.
And then how many kids in here, because it was a PG show, how many of you kids in here talk back to your parents? And the kids actually raising their hand.
Actually raising their hands. They talk back to their parents.
So that's...
We're not even going into the iPhones of how many kids had iPhones in there.
We're not getting that conversation started, but the entertainment was great. I love
comment below.
I love Flick. I love the Hasbro shows.
Yes.
I love the comedian. It was really great. Awesome job of entertainment.
I love the entertainment. Okay.
So my pro.
Yes, what's your pro?
My pro was the ship size for the itinerary.
That's
Yes, I was.
Awesome.
I'm really impressed that it was. It's a nice, good, large size ship for that short itinerary. So you don't feel. Usually they put short itineraries with an older ship and a smaller ship.
Right.
But no, this is a fairly recent ship. It has upgrades, and it's a larger ship. Plenty of balconies on the ship, and everything. So it was really nice. We never felt crowded or anything. So great ship for the itinerary. I loved it.
It was sort of kind.
You on a con.
Okay, what's a con for me? This one should be interesting.
There
was no taste bar at the cafe.
What?
No. The taste bar was there, but it was all empty. And I realized that it was next to the where they sell the cakes at. The chef's table where they let you taste. There was no taste bar open.
I didn't even pay any attention.
And I really like to taste the food before we go to dining.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. But you're right, because we usually do kind of swing by there. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Got you on that one, didn't I?
Yes, indeed.
No taste bar.
My con is, and I don't know if it's true for all cabins, but it looked like it's time to get some new beds in that one.
Oh my gosh, my back still hurt. The bed.
It wasn't super. I mean,
like a rock.
Let's be honest. I mean, the cruise ship beds aren't your bed at home anyway.
No, it's not.
But I think they do replenish those beds every. I don't know how often they do, but I think it's
this
about
particular
time.
bed we were in was used. It had a dip in it, and you guys know what I'm talking about. When you get into bed and kind of roll to the middle, and it's just a sinkhole. That's what was going on with our bed.
Oh boy. Okay, let's take it back positive. What you got?
Okay, I really enjoyed Duncan, the cruise director.
Yep.
He was off the chain. He was off the hook. He kept the party going. He was lively. He was entertaining. He was bubbly. He cracked jokes. It was awesome. He was good.
Yeah, he's good. And I verified with him that he'll be on there for New Year's.
Yay!
So it's going to be fun.
It is. We like Duncan.
He told me
it was fun.
He told me to hit him up so we can get some stuff together. So I'm looking forward to it.
So we on a secret mission for you guys.
Okay, my next pro
was
your pro? The number of pools on board. I love the number of pools.
Yes, the pools was good.
It had 3 pools and a water slide. I really enjoyed that.
You did?
I mean, it wasn't like the super duper water slide like on Sunshine or something like that, but it was nice to have 3 pools. You had the one main pool, then you had the one up by the slide, and then you had one at the back of the ship. So I loved the amount of pools.
And there was a lot of space out there too. I really enjoyed the pool space as well. Okay, and
conning it up.
Let's con it up.
My last con, and it's not just unique to Liberty. This is kind of a wish list for me. Is the elevator service on the first and last day of the cruise. So it's not only the Liberty. It was rough on the Liberty.
It was rough.
But I really wish when they designed these ships, they would design a couple of, or a few more interior elevators for the staff to bring the luggage up, like behind the scenes.
Yeah, don't let us see the luggage. We don't want to see that.
It's not that it's not even so much seeing it. Is that it uses up the passenger elevators.
Take up a lot of space.
Not that I don't need to hit the stairs a little bit, but I'm just saying, there's some people, the elderly people, that can't do that, and they end up sitting there waiting.
Yeah,
a long time.
At least you have a conversation with them. I like to talk with them while we're waiting on the elevator.
That's true.
But it does take up a lot of time and a lot of space. So
let's finish up our pros. I'm done with cons.
Okay.
Don't you take mine.
I really like that you can control the temperature inside the cabin. It was nice and snuggle in there. You know how sometimes you go on the cruise and you're freezing on board? Well, you can control the temperature inside the cabin. It was nice and toasty and comfortable.
Alrighty, you're going to be mad. I take this one.
Go ahead.
My pro is the service.
Oh. feeling.
Yes, the service was great. Our waiters were awesome.
It was off the chain. There was no wait time in the dining room.
Best maitre d' I think we've ever had.
Oh, the best.
Yeah, and he's leaving after April, going to, I think, the Conquest.
I think the Conquest. He said he was going on. He said maybe.
He's been with the ship for 24 years. He said he was trying to go to Australia so he'd be closer to India. He's an Indian.
I felt like he was family.
Yeah, very friendly guy. I mean, he worked the room, talked to us every night. Not just us, but a lot of the tables. Very friendly. Really enjoyed it. I tried to give him an extra tip at the end of the cruise. He refused it.
He would not take it.
He told me to take that money and give it to his staff.
That was awesome, and we did. We tried to tip him. He said no. He was respectful. He was a gentleman. He refused it.
Yeah, so hats off to you.
That's all. And my last pro was, this is going to throw you for a loop.
Okay.
But I studied it and I found out the arcade has a power hour where everything is half off inside the arcade. So if you like to play games, you can play for 1 hour, half off everything.
Why didn't you tell me that?
I didn't want, because I was trying to spend time with my husband.
I like the arcade.
No.
I like the basketball.
That's what I'm telling you now. I'm telling you after the cruise.
I like skee ball. I
maybe
like
our
basketball.
subscribers would enjoy that, but I was trying to have some romantic time.
We could have been romantic in the game room.
No. And for an hour a day, they have everything half off inside the arcade. I thought that was great.
Awesome. So you're done with yours?
I'm done with
I got more.
Okay, go ahead. Go for it.
Embarkation, debarkation, one of the best we've ever had.
It was like 10 minutes. It was a breeze.
And it wasn't just a platinum status either. It was that I was looking at the other lines in there. I looked at the Faster to the Fun line.
Everything.
I was looking at the regular line for the people that didn't have Faster to the Fun or don't have platinum and diamond status. I was looking at that. Very efficient check-in process. I really enjoyed it. It was very nice.
I enjoyed it too as well. That was a pro for me all the way. Another pro?
I like the size of the venues that were on the ship.
Yes, that was a good idea too.
So the theater was big.
It was huge. Yes.
The club was a nice size.
It was hot cold was the bomb.
The comedy place was a good size. I can't remember the name of that other. I remember they usually play salsa in there. They have the.
It's like a bolero room.
Yeah.
Kind of a salsa room.
They had the salsa in there, or they were doing karaoke in there too.
Yep.
But that venue
it was a nice size. Everything was roomy.
So the entertainment places on the ship were very nice.
Yes, and the DJ was good too at hot cold.
Indeed.
Hot and cold. Yes.
And then finally, my last.
Your last one. This
one.
was fun video. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification button so you'll know when we uploading. We go live on the weekends and we post Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay, so my last thing was just a great location of where the ship was at, Port Canaveral.
Yes.
I really enjoy.
It was good.
I really enjoy the Port Canaveral port, even for those traveling, because a lot of times it's easier and more cost efficient to fly into Orlando than it is, say, Fort Lauderdale or Miami.
Yes, it can get expensive.
And it's less crowded.
It was. The parking was reasonable. So
it's nice. I like the good location. So overall, it's a go for us on Liberty. If you're ever looking for a short cruise, they do 3 or 4 day cruises. It's a really nice ship to do that on.
It was good, and the food was good. No wait time in the dining room, and every plate was good.
Yes, all the dining room food was really great.
It was good.
So, hey, stay tuned. We'll have a kind of a impromptu ship tour.
Yes.
Gonna have some cruise food coming up on there.
Of course, you know that.
And a few other little goodies from the cruise itself.
Yes.
And of course, keep in mind that we'll be having our New Year's Eve cruise on this ship. So, more information to come on that as we go along.
Yes.
And
thank you so much for the birthday wishes from Mr. Traveler.
Yeah, thank you. We got plenty of people booked on the New Year's Eve, and we'd love to have more.
Yes.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on Thursday.
Life's short.
Have fun.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.